Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we're going to tackle one of the most frustrating issues that can happen when developing mobiles using Flutter, dealing with problems on the release version of an app on Android. If you've ever experienced the stress of having your app work perfectly fine in debug mode, only to have it break or behave erratically once it's released to the public, then this video is for you. As a developer, there's nothing quite as satisfying as finally pushing that publish button and seeing your app go live on the Google Play Store. But what happens when your beautifully crafted Flutter app starts malfunctioning in release mode? What are some of the common issues that can arise? And more importantly, how do you troubleshoot and fix them? In this video, we'll be exploring some of the most common problems that developers face with their Flutter apps on Android release versions. We'll break down each issue into its key components, discuss possible causes, and provide clear explanations for each step involved in resolving these issues. Whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out with Flutter, this video aims to equip you with the knowledge and tools needed to tackle those pesky release mode problems. So, what are some of the most common issues that can occur on the release version of an app on Android in Flutter? Well, one frequent problem is related to rendering and layout. Sometimes widgets might not display as expected or could be entirely missing from the screen. This is often due to differences in how Flutter handles layouts between debug and release modes. Another issue that can arise is related to performance. Your app might run smoothly during development, but become laggy or unresponsive once released. This could be due to various factors, such as inefficient use of resources or memory leak. Understanding how to optimize your code for better performance is crucial in addressing these issues. Crashes are another major concern. Nothing's more disheartening than receiving reports that your app crashes upon launch or during specific actions. These can usually be attributed to null pointer exceptions, out-of-bounds errors, or other runtime exceptions that might not be apparent in debug mode due to safety nets like hot reload. To approach these issues systematically, it's essential to understand the difference between how Flutter behaves in debug and release mode. Debug mode is designed for development ease with features like hot reload and detailed error messages. However, once your app is released, it's compiled differently, and these development aids are removed or optimized away. When troubleshooting, using tools like the Flutter Inspector can provide valuable insights into what's happening on screen at any given time. Additionally, integrating crash reporting services into your app allows you to collect data on crashes that occur in release mode, which is invaluable for identifying and fixing issues that weren't caught during development. To summarize, common issues with Flutter apps on Android release versions can include rendering and layout problems, performance degradation, and crashes. It's crucial to understand the differences between debug and release modes and how they impact your app's behavior. Systematically approaching these issues involves using tools like the Flutter Inspector for real-time insights and integrating crash reporting services to identify and fix errors. That wraps up today's discussion on some of the most common problems you might encounter with your Flutter app on Android release versions and how to tackle them. Whether it's understanding the nuances of debug versus release mode, optimizing performance, or systematically troubleshooting crashes, these are key skills for any Flutter developer aiming to deliver a seamless user experience. If you have any questions about today's topics, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. We love engaging with our audience and providing more insights where needed. If this video has been helpful to you, consider liking it and subscribing to our channel for more content on mobile app development and Flutter. Until next time, happy coding!